another question. Is it going to be open during Christmas Candylane?
It is going to be open during Christmas Candylane.
All right, you heard it here. Laugh Track is going to be open during Christmas Candylane, so that means Candylane is going to be expanded out to Midway this year, right? So, will there be other rides open, or?
There will be other rides open, yeah.
All right.
So stay tuned.
All right, more to look forward to here at Hersheypark and Laugh Track. Hey everyone, it's Brandon from All American Thrills. What you just saw was a clip from my interview with Hersheypark General Manager Kevin Stumpf, which was taken during the media event for Laugh Track a few weeks ago. In that interview, Kevin confirmed that for 2015, Hersheypark Christmas Candylane is being expanded out into the Midway America section of the park and will include Laugh Track as well as other rides. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through this section of the park that typically has not been open during Christmas Candylane. However, this section will need to be open this year so guests and people can walk back to Laugh Track. Another interesting thing in this video that I'm going to be showing you are several electrical conduits for electric outlets that I can only assume will be for Christmas lights and light displays and lights in trees and things like that. So typically in the past, just to give you a little bit of background information, Christmas Candylane has stopped right at Fahrenheit Station. They would move the fun slide over from Midway America, and they would put one of the fun slides right next to Fahrenheit Station, and then there will be fencing up that you couldn't get past that. So for this year, because they're going to be having Laugh Track open, Candylane will be expanded from Fahrenheit Station out to Midway America. Maybe if you're not as familiar with the park, there's a pretty large gap of space and a lot of path between where Candylane has stopped in the past to where Candylane will be going out to this year. So there's a lot of space in between, there's a lot of trees, there's a lot of bushes, there's a lot of banks. So there's a ton of potential for some really beautiful light displays and lights in the trees, etc., which is what I believe the 15, at least 15 or more electrical conduits scattered throughout this entire area are going to be for this winter and for Christmas lights. Maybe if you're not as familiar with Hersheypark Christmas Candylane runs this year weekends and select weekdays between November 13th and December 31st. They have about 40 rides open. There are 2 million lights. There's a synchronized light show display that the lights and displays are dancing to music by the creek in the hollow. There is ice skating, there's reindeer on display, there are visits with Santa, there's seasonally themed foods. It personally is one of my favorite times of the year to visit the park, and the fact that this year they're going to have Laugh Track, a roller coaster, open during Candylane is really exciting. So that means there's going to be 2 roller coasters running during Hersheypark Christmas Candylane. Coco Cruiser, which was installed last year, which is a family kiddie roller coaster, but then Laugh Track, which is a family roller coaster, will be open this year for Candylane, obviously, as well. So I'm incredibly anxious for that. You'll notice that as I've been walking through, I've been zooming in on several of the electrical conduits. I haven't zoomed in on them all. When I was filming this, the park was pretty busy, so I just wanted to keep moving. But there are, as I mentioned, at least 15 or more of them throughout this area. In my interview with the park's general manager, Kevin, he did confirm that there are going to be more rides open in addition to Laugh Track, so we have no confirmation yet of what those are, but I'm going to be walking through, once I get out to the main portion of Midway, some good possibilities of rides that could potentially be open for this year's Candylane. Laugh Track is confirmed to be open, but more rides are confirmed to be open as well, but we don't know exactly what those additional rides are yet. So there's always exciting things to be looking forward to. More electrical conduit for outlets in this area. As I said, there's at least 15 or more of them, probably more. As I get closer to Laugh Track, I just want to talk a little bit about the ride. I have ridden it now over 30 times so far. It is, I really, every time I ride, I enjoy the coaster a little bit more. Every single ride is truly different because of that free spin. The spinning is determined by the weight distribution in the car. If you have a really unbalanced car, you're going to have a lot of spinning. If you have a relatively balanced car, you won't be spinning as much. But no matter what, the spin is different every single ride. So that's why Laugh Track is so re-rideable. The ride itself is glass smooth, it's fast, it's a lot of fun, but it's also very re-rideable. And since every ride is different because of that free spinning, it makes every single ride and every single experience on Laugh Track a little bit different. So what I'm walking through now, you can see the Granny Bugs, and up ahead is the Pony Parade. These are rides that I strongly suspect will be operational during this year's Candylane. And possibly the Ferris wheel could be operational as well. Again, no confirmation of which rides will be open, but we do know that there are going to be more rides open. So I'm just throwing out there what rides that I think could potentially be open during this year's Candylane. Tiny Tracks could be open as well. Maybe Music Express, which is a Himalaya style ride. The Whip could be open this year as well. So all in all, the fact that Christmas Candylane and the wintertime season at Hersheypark is being expanded so largely is incredibly exciting to me, because the Christmas time at the park is an incredibly busy time of the year. So the fact that we now have another roller coaster open, as well as additional rides, is very exciting to me. I'm looking forward to this year's Candylane more than ever. The Christmas time of the year at the park is already my favorite time of the year, so I can't wait to experience and give all of you updates as we learn more about Christmas Candylane 2015. Thank you again for watching. Make sure you subscribe here on YouTube, like on Facebook, follow on Twitter, and visit allamericanthrills.com so you're always the first to know when we post more family-friendly, thrilling theme park content. Thanks again. We'll see you, everyone.